All right, next up we have standards and assessment. Chair Booth.
Thank you. I wanted to just mention as we move to our action items that we had a wonderful opportunity to celebrate and recognize our CTE Safety Committee as we recognized members of that committee in our last meeting. And they are doing some great things. And when you think of CTE courses and the breadth of and the number of students in so many different kinds of settings, the safety committee is just really accomplishing some great things and keeping our students safe as they explore so many amazing possibilities, which will impact their future in a positive way. There are many information items that are very helpful, slide decks that I hope you will take the time to acquaint yourself with. And we'll now move to our one agenda item. And that agenda item is, let's see, number 4. Let's see, I don't even know the number. 6 point. Actually, on the agenda it is 6.4 to R277462 Comprehensive School Counseling Program Amendment. And this is just simply a very simple update, which adds a project submission deadline date of June 15th. And this was recommended by an internal audit. So it adds that date, and the committee recommends that the board approve R277462 Comprehensive School Counseling Draft 1 on second and final reading.
Okay, the motion's been made that the committee recommend the board approve R277462 Comprehensive School Counseling Draft 1 on second and final reading. Seeing one light. Member Bogus?
Yes, so as I read this, it causes me to ask the question, are we trying to turn our schools into mental health facilities? And are we asking people without appropriate training to do things that are outside the scope of their job responsibilities? And so I'm a no on this. I would amend it till the cows come home, but I'm just going to vote no on it. But I think we do need to ask ourselves, what is the proper role of school? If we're really genuinely as a board focused on academic excellence, is it appropriate to ask people focused on academics to engage in these kind of processes with kids? I'll leave it at that, but it just seems to me to be so far out of line to put these kind of things in our schools. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Carey.
Yeah, and I don't know who to address this to, Vice Chair Hart, but I just want to confirm that the only change it looks like we're making is we're just adding a date to line 62. Is that, I see several heads nodding.
I see nodding.
Okay.
Okay.
That was, I just wanted to make sure this, thank you, Chair, Vice
Yep.
Chair.
All right. Seeing no other lights, are we ready for a vote? Okay, go for it. Let's vote. Two more, please. Who is it? Okay. That's it. Vice Chair Earl is out at the moment. That passes 11-3. The 3 being Green, Klein, and Bogus. Thank you, and that concludes your committee report. Excellent. Jim, I think you have to do this one because it's audit.
Okay. I will take the wheel back. Next up, audit report. This is item 8, and I think
Oh,
we
yeah, I will, yeah.
defer to Chair Hart.
Sure. The motion is that the board release the technical assistance audit report and the board leadership assign the released report to a standing committee of the board for further consideration. Any questions? Seeing none? Dave, is this a question or are you getting in line? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that to make sure to read all the parts of this, because, look, usually our folks are pretty deferential and like, thanks for the feedback, we'll implement right away, and there's some serious discrepancies in perspective on this whole thing. And, I'm a little nervous sending it to the public because those discrepancies could create a bunch of misconceptions. So, I don't know. It's going to be what it's going to be, but I have just want to make everybody aware that there's discrepant perceptions on where this is and what it says and any meanings behind it. Thanks.
Sure. Thank you. All right, are you ready? All right, let's vote. Oh, I'm sorry. Member Norton.
I'm just wondering if anyone from staff wants to make any additional comments regarding this audit in light of what was, in that management report and just the overall statements that were made, or not.
So, just for the benefit of the group and the public, when an audit is done, both sides have the opportunity to weigh in. Therefore, if a member of staff wants to, by all means, but that is an opportunity afforded as part of the audit process. So, without bright lights, I think we are ready to vote. I think we need one more. Oh, I think we got one more. No? Now we're good. The vote passes 13-1 with the no vote being Davis. All right. Do you want me to move on? I think you do.